Ludwig van Beethoven, December 16, 1770. March 26, 1827. Born in Bonn, Germany, graduated from the University of Bonn. Composer of the European classical period. One of the representatives of the Viennese classical music school, he was honored as the sage of music and king of symphony by later generations. Everything about Beethoven, his sensitivity, his feelings about the world, his unique wisdom and will, God's unique construction method for him, his ideals, as well as the unique substances in his body, his temper, etc., they are all representatives of that specific era in Europe. People know the development of instrumental music throughout the remainder of the 19th century under his spell. There is no area of music where the true soul does not belong to Beethoven. Like people of his time, Beethoven also developed a keen interest in the world around him. He emerged from the abyss of despair, reached the pinnacle of hope again. I want to grab fate by the throat. It will never make me surrender completely. Oh, how beautiful it is to be able to live your life 1,000 times. Suffering is the teacher of life. Through suffering, toward joy. I want to grab fate by the throat. It wants to make me surrender, which it will never do. Life is so beautiful. Live it for 1,000 lifetimes. Even for the king's throne. And never cheat or go against the truth. Wisdom, hard work, and genius, above the rich and powerful. Drawing the line between genius and hard work, it has not yet been determined. There is no way to be sure in the future. Those who stand out and become famous, their strength is virtue. And this is my strength. If it's for something more beautiful, any rule can be broken. My art should only benefit poor people. What a happy moment. When I can get close to this, how happy I should be. Why should I compose music? What's inside me must let it out. That's why I compose music. A trickle of water will eventually wear away the boulders, not because it is powerful, but because of the constant dripping day and night. Those skills can only be acquired through hard work and hard work. Among all mankind, those who are strong and a man of integrity, courage and kindness, they are all heroes. Famous artists are constrained by fame, so their earliest works are often the best. I never thought about writing music for fame and glory. I must release what is deep inside me. That's why I compose music. Love is the chord of life, rather than a lonely solo. My motto is always, there is not a day without writing. If I sometimes make the god of art sleep, just to make it more excited when it wakes up. Young people take the responsibility of education and progress, linked to obligations to benefactors and supporters. It's the most appropriate thing to do. I did this with both of my parents. Luck is as round as a ball, so naturally, it does not always roll on the kindest, on the head of the noblest man. For those who are talented and love working, there are no barriers. Teach your children virtue. Only virtue, not money, can make people happy. This is my experience. What supports me in adversity is morality. What kept me from committing suicide, in addition to art, it is also moral. According to my usual way of composing, even when writing instrumental music, there is always a hole before me. Life is so beautiful. Live it for a lifetime. True friendship, it can only be a combination, based on similar temperaments. Believe it or not, when inspiration speaks to me, I am thinking of a sacred harp. I write down its dictation. My thoughts are as Voltaire said, a few bites from a fly can't stop a horse from advancing. These fools, let them slander. Their gossip can never confer immortality on anyone. Much less can we erase the immortality of those who are destined for glory. I want to prove, anyone who behaves kindly and nobly, you will definitely be able to bear the tribulations because of it. Be steadfast in difficult times. This is what makes a truly admirable person extraordinary. Anyone who understands music, you can escape from all worries. Give virtue to your children. It is virtue, not money, that makes people happy. This is my experience. Pain can destroy people. Suffering people can also destroy suffering. Creation requires suffering. Suffering is a gift from God. One of the great qualities of an outstanding person is persevere in the face of adverse and difficult encounters. Do your best to do good. Love freedom more than anything else, even for the throne, and never deceive the truth. The basis of friendship is the two people have the greatest similarity in their hearts and souls. Even the most sacred of friendships may have secrets, but you can't because you can't guess your friend's secret and misunderstood him. One of the great qualities of great people is persevere in adverse and difficult encounters. Don't waste your life in idleness. I don't know what's better than raising a child to be an adult. A more sacred duty. Freedom and progress are the goals of art, just like the goal of the whole life. If we modern people, not as firm as our ancestors, the essence of civilization cannot be carried forward in many aspects. I don't have the habit of correcting my music once it's finished. I never do that, because I firmly believe that even partial changes will deteriorate the work.